#1 in Central California. This is ABC30 Action News, AM Live.
We're tracking breaking news at 6 a.m. This is out of Madera County. Crews are looking for the cause of a fire that destroyed a home just a few hours ago.
Yeah, you can see how intense the flames were in an ABC30 Insider video that you see right here from overnight. Now, the house is on Sandpiper Way in a neighborhood near the Amtrak station on Road 26. Family of 5 able to escape the flames. Firefighters say they showed up to see the homeowner using a fire extinguisher to try to battle the blaze.
The owner came out initially and he was attempting to do that, but then he realized it was too much for that and he just got his family out, and then I was already on scene. So,
all right, crews are still on the scene, monitoring hotspots and looking for the cause. They believe it may have started in the garage. It's unclear so far the cost of all that damage. All right, this morning you may need a sweater as you make your way out the door.
Yeah, a little bit cold and maybe some even rain. Rob Bradley tracking some of those Tuesday changes. Good morning, Rob.
Well, good morning. Yeah, a little bit cool outside this morning. You might need a sweater. You might need a light rain jacket if you're in the foothills. You might want to bring your umbrella with you as well if you're going to be out a little bit later in the afternoon and you're not in the foothills this morning. Oakhurst seeing some light showers in the area, mostly off to the north and to the east right now. These light showers moving east at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Also some showers closer to the foothills in Fresno and Tulare County. The showers just cleared out of the Porterville area. All these showers continue to move east, and Kern County got a little bit more wet this morning. So if your drive takes you to the south, maybe leave yourself a few extra minutes to get where you're going to get over those wet roadways. 52 degrees in Merced right now, 55 in Fresno. Temperatures up a couple degrees from where we started 24 hours ago, but high temperatures will stay a little bit lower. We're right around 60 degrees at 8 o'clock this morning, 65 at 10 a.m. Highs making their way up to around 76 in Fresno, mid and upper 70s across the valley floor, with more scattered showers and thunderstorms expected to develop a little bit later in the afternoon. We'll get a look at your HD Futurecast, let you know where to expect those showers coming up in 10 minutes. Jason, back to you.
Rob, thank you. Happening now, federal investigators are heading to Hawaii to look for clues in a deadly plane crash that killed a pilot and 4 skydivers. Now, the small plane went down shortly after takeoff in Kauai yesterday. The group of skydivers are believed to be part of a tour put on by a local skydiving company. At this point, though, it's unclear why the plane crashed and if the victims were tourists. Their names are expected to be released later today.
Developing news now from the Mediterranean Sea. Officials say an explosion rocked Egypt Air Flight 804 before it crashed into the Mediterranean Sea last week. They made that announcement in Cairo overnight, where they're using DNA testing to identify the 66 victims. Officials say the human remains recovered are so small, the only explanation would be some kind of blast. Terrorism remains the most likely cause. A French ship was sent to the area overnight using sonar equipment that can pick up the pings from the plane's data recorders.
New this morning, the TSA has removed its security chief just days before the busy Memorial Day travel holiday. Lawmakers in Washington fired Kelly Hogan last night and appointed a temporary replacement. He received $90,000 in bonuses over the last few years when lawmakers claimed the TSA was failing to catch smuggled weapons and fake bombs. After the security chief was let go, lawmakers said the next step is to reduce wait times at airport security.
People are sick and tired of waiting, and we can do better.
If it's a TSA issue, if it's a Homeland Security, let's partner together, but let's come forward with the most aggressive approach that we can have.
We are aggressively bringing on, expediting the hiring of more TSOs.
Lawmakers believe if the problems aren't solved soon, passengers will start avoiding air travel. They're hoping to make changes this week before Friday, which is considered one of the busiest travel days of the year.
Happening now, President Obama is pitching for better human rights during his visit to Vietnam. He spoke to a huge crowd earlier this morning, and he pushed the communist country to allow more freedom for its citizens. Mr. Obama believes this would help improve relations with the U.S. ABC's Arlette Sines is traveling with the president and has new overnight details.
President Obama sent a message to the government in Vietnam: improve human rights.
I believe nations are more successful when universal rights are upheld.
The president made his case in a speech to thousands in Hanoi, saying the country would prosper if it embraced freedom of expression, speech, and assembly. President Obama also relayed this message in a meeting with members of civil society, but he said some activists were barred from attending.
There are still folks who find it very difficult to assemble and organize peacefully around issues that they care deeply about.
Sitting right next to the president, singer-songwriter Mai Khoi, known as the Lady Gaga of Vietnam. Adam was no sinner. She attempted to run in last weekend's National Assembly elections, but was blocked from the ballot. Khoi told ABC's Bob Woodruff she turns to her music as a form of political activism.
I use my music to influence people to raise the awareness about democracy and human rights. And I wrote about what we want to change to improve the democracy and human rights in Vietnam.
President Obama now heads to Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam's bustling urban center. President Obama's first stop in Ho Chi Minh City will be the Jade Pagoda, one of the city's most revered temples. It's normally open each day, but it's already closed just hours before he visits. The president may squeeze in some time to sample the Vietnamese fare, like he did last night with celebrity chef Anthony Bourdain. The leader of the free world seen sitting on a blue stool, drinking beer, as he dined on a traditional Vietnamese dish of pork and noodles. The total cost for the meal for two, $6. Bourdain picked up the check. President Obama will meet with young entrepreneurs here today. It's part of his push to promote the Trans-Pacific Partnership deal. He'll continue his discussions on trade when he heads to Japan tomorrow for the G7 summit. Arlette Saenz, ABC News, Ho Chi Minh City.
A North Valley police officer plans on pleading not guilty Thursday, accused of having sex with girls at Los Banos High School. Investigators say one victim admitted to having 4 sexual encounters with Dusty Norris when he was a teacher a decade ago. The victim says Norris even exposed himself to her during class when other students weren't looking. Norris is now a school resource officer with the Los Banos Police Department and is on leave for the investigation.
Action News time now, 6:06. Still ahead, new details on comedian Bill Cosby and why he'll be in court in just a little while. Also ahead, the pregnant DUI suspect expected in court today in Madera County, accused of a deadly crash on Highway 41 near Corseville. And then later on, what's next for Bill Clinton after speaking to the Red Wave yesterday? Let's rely with the new attacks on Hillary from Donald Trump. But before we're getting a live look now at the North Valley, our Merced Sky Cam. Rob Bradley is straight ahead with your Tuesday forecast.
Toyota time is on now with great deals on your favorite Toyotas. But hurry, this event ends May 31st. Just announced for Memorial Day. Get $2,000 total cash back on Corolla. Toyota, let's go places.
What shall I do? Put myself by your side. What shall I do to put myself along by your side?
Toyota time is on now with great deals on your favorite Toyotas. But hurry, this event ends May 31st. Right now for Memorial Day, get the best deals on the biggest selection of SUVs. Toyota, let's go places.
Coming up, Rob Bradley with the exclusive Storm 130 forecast, the fastest, most powerful weather tracking system in Central California.
Meet the new John Deere Gator XUV 590i, a vehicle so versatile, it owns anything outdoors that ends in ing, like hauling, exploring, off-roading, and, of course, braking. 32 horsepower, a 1,200-pound payload, and over 1,000 different ways to configure yours. Go Gator.
Stop by our dealership for special offers taking place for a limited time. Get great deals and service on legendary John Deere equipment.
It's been 60 years in the making. The Disneyland Resort Diamond Celebration. Don't miss your chance to see it all dazzle. Come celebrate new beginnings like Hyperspace Mountain and premiering this summer, Frozen, a musical spectacular, plus an all-new Soarin'. So come to the place where summer dazzles.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Central Valley Honda's Memorial Day Race to Save is on. Race in now for supercharged savings. $219 a month on CRV, a Kelley Blue Book 2016 Best Buy. Special offers on Pilot, another Kelley Blue Book 2016 Best Buy. And on HR-V, a Kelley Blue Book 2016 5-year cost-to-own award winner. But hurry, our Race to Save event ends May 31st. See your Central Valley Honda dealer now.
This is ABC30 Action News AM Live with Amanda Venegas, Jason Oliveira, and meteorologist Rob Bradley with the Storm 130 forecast.
All right, welcome back here. 10 minutes after 6, getting you ready for your Tuesday, and don't be surprised if you encounter some light showers out there this morning.
There have been a few sprinkles. Most of them have moved into the foothills, but you might want to bring an umbrella because we'll have some more showers later in the day anyway. Right now, still staying cool outside this morning, at least for this time of year, and a little bit cloudy. Your Fresno sky cam showing you some mixed clouds out there and some sun starting to make its way through the breaks in the clouds right now. Temperatures mostly in the mid and upper 50s across the Valley of Florida to start this Tuesday. Dew points in the upper 40s. Those have come up a whole lot overnight thanks to the moisture that's moved into the valley. Winds out of the west-northwest right now at 7 miles an hour in Fresno. They're staying mostly light out of the northwest this morning. 52 degrees in Merced, up to 57 in Hanford and Visalia. Fresno at 55 degrees. Most of those numbers up a degree or 2 to 3 or 4 from what we saw this time 24 hours ago. Your wind speeds mostly staying light out of the northwest, 5 to 7 miles an hour at the moment across the valley floor. And your fog tracker staying mostly clear, but if you are headed to the coast, do expect some patchy, dense fog to linger a little bit longer this morning thanks to the moisture that's moved in through around 10:30, 11 o'clock. Expect some dense fog, especially closer to Monterey and the coast off to the south of the Bay Area. But here on the valley floor, we do clear up as we head through the mid-morning. A few sprinkles possible through 7 a.m., but most of those have already moved into the foothills. 71 degrees at noon today. Scattered showers and thunderstorms developing later in the afternoon, possibly continuing into the early evening with highs this afternoon making their way up to the mid and upper 70s. Right now, the few light showers that are remaining have just moved off to the east of most of the foothill locations. So Oakhurst, Mariposa, you're likely dry at the moment, or at least drying out from the few light showers that move through. Tulare and Fresno County, closer to the foothills, some more showers still gradually pushing off to the east this morning. But again, as those showers make their way off to the east, they will most likely weaken before they pick back up later in the afternoon. A few areas of low pressure moving through the Central Valley responsible for creating the showers this morning, also keeping our cooler air around, and I do expect more showers and even a few thunderstorms later in the afternoon. You see the showers really picking up in the foothills by the time we get to noon today. A few light showers possible along the west side of the valley early, but then as we head into the late afternoon, you see the showers developing just about everywhere, with a few of the showers turning into isolated thunderstorms. Small hail, lightning, gusty downdraft winds, all possible with the thunderstorms. Just stay indoors if you hear thunder. Take shelter if you're stuck outside somewhere, and those thunderstorms do have a chance to continue into the early evening before the rain slowly winds down overnight. Tulare County, you could see rain through the early morning hours tomorrow. 76 degrees for your Tuesday with that slight chance for showers and thunderstorms. 78 for your Wednesday, up to 82 by Thursday with mostly sunny skies. We'll get a look at that extended forecast, let you know what you could expect for the weekend coming up in 10 minutes. Right now, let's get a look at the roads with CHP officer Scott Jobiger. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Rob. Good morning, everyone. Outside we go to that live traffic tracker to get you up to date on what's happening around the valley this morning. We are working what appears to be a fatal traffic collision down in Tulare County. State Route 201 at Road 24 is where a vehicle hit a bicyclist this morning and fled the scene. CHP just arriving on scene there. The vehicle is described as possibly a white Dodge pickup truck with damage to the left headlight. Last seen headed eastbound on Avenue 400, which is the same as State Route 201 there towards the Dinuba area. So if you do see that vehicle, definitely call 911 and we'll get somebody out there to investigate that. Right now, they're advising to avoid that area. We'll keep you up to date on that and any other details that become available in the next few minutes. That is a look at your traffic, folks. Keep driving safely out there. I'll send it back to Jason and Amanda in the studio.
All right, Scott, sounds good. 6:13, still to come, the Valley High School that has now lost 2 coaches due to sex crimes.
Plus, the FBI investigation underway in Fresno as thieves target credit card users, 2 local gas stations.
And we are live at Millerton Lake, where people are already hitting the water. Coming up on Action News AM Live, why this is going to be your must-have summer accessory.
This is the Action News Community Calendar. Hello, I'm Graciela Moreno. Taking some great music in downtown Fresno. Santana tribute band Heavy Weather takes the stage this Friday at Arte Americas. It's part of the Nights in the Plaza concert series. And take the kids to Open Cockpit Day at the Castle Air Museum Sunday. See vintage planes and learn about military history. And get your ticket to the Pink Party Saturday, June 4th at the Sunnyside Country Club. Details at abc30.com.
I grew up under tough circumstances. As a result of the way I grew up, in a very tough home and tough environment, I always had a sensitivity towards people and people who struggle. But my experience as a veteran, that's one part of my life, but it's an important part of my life. And that experience, I think, helps me in working with all people in all segments of our community. I've devoted my whole life to service. I've always wanted to help people. I've always enjoyed working with people. I enjoy solving problems.
Paid for by Bredefeld for Fresno City Council.
We get up every morning knowing every child is counting on us. A lifetime of preparing to find the answer. Because they deserve victories. And the only way we'll win them is to never stop. Because every kid should get to be a kid. Valley Children's. Futures worth fighting for.
America's Tire wants to help you keep your tires safe. Here's your tire safety checklist: pressure, alignment, rotations, and tread. Or come by America's Tire and let us check it for you. It's free and takes just a few minutes. And if you're low on tread, come by this Friday and Saturday for incredible Memorial Day deals. You can save up to $320 on select tire and wheel packages purchased with America's Tire credit. Thank you, America's Tire.
It's like a challenge. It's like a contest. How good can we make this? Here at Yosemite Ranch, we cook on red oak, which has this very kind of sweet, smoky flavor, very unique to its own. Red oak and salmon is just a magical little marriage, and it's fantastic on beef. It's a lot of work. It is a commitment to quality. I don't know a better way to cook than that.
Score your best summer ever with a season pass to Wild Water Adventure Park. Get unlimited fun all summer with movies, fireworks, slides, and attractions. Score your best summer ever with season pass as low as $59.99 at Wild Water Adventure Park.
Action News time now 6:17. Well, for the second time in 2 years, a boys basketball coach at Pearl High School is facing charges for sex with a minor.
37-year-old Francisco Pena faces 3 felony counts. Pena is also an activities coordinator at Youth Centers of America in Parlier. Police say someone at Parlier High reported the allegations and their investigation began Friday. 2 years ago, police arrested the then Parlier boys basketball coach and math teacher, Anthony Lepore, for a sex crime with a minor. Lepore will go to trial in July.
You know, it's not a good feeling, obviously. Our community's been through a lot over the last couple of years, continues to go through issues and so forth. And it's unfortunate. We have negative clouds that overshadow a lot of the positive that's happening in our community with our students.
Francisco Pena has been placed on administrative leave. It's unclear when he'll head to court.
Action News time now 6:18. Well, the FBI is working with Fresno police this morning looking for credit card thieves. They stole information from local gas pumps and used it to buy postage stamps. Police say a Quick Serve at Shaw and West and a Shell at Fig Garden and Bullard had fake card readers installed on the pumps. They're known as skimmers, and they're used to get information to create fake credit and debit cards.
They're using those cards at the U.S. Postal Service, post office, and they're buying stamps. Even the detective is not really sure why or what they're doing with those stamps.
Police believe several people were ripped off at 2 Fresno gas stations. They're also looking into possible devices reported at a Shell station near Maroa and Shields.
All right, in the South Valley this morning, investigators are looking for a person who sparked this grass fire in Visalia last night. Police say and investigators say it was with illegal fireworks. This was spotted near Goshen and Kane around 9:30. CAL FIRE arrived on scene and put out the fire within 20 minutes. No one was hurt and no structures were damaged. Firefighters in Visalia have been pushing people the last few weeks to clear out dry grass from their homes before the summer months hit.
And there's more changes coming to this week's forecast. Here's Rob now with those Tuesday morning conditions. Good morning, Rob.
Oh, good morning. We have a live look from Millerton Lake this morning where you can see some of the showers falling up there in the Sierra and the foothills. The showers are continuing to push east this morning, and it's looking a little bit dark and stormy out there. Hume Lake as well. Got some dark clouds out there above the lake. You can't see the sunshine, but it is lighting up the background there. We will have a chance for more showers as the afternoon continues here on the valley floor. Grab an umbrella if you're heading out this morning, and you're going to be out later in the afternoon. Expecting highs today to stay nice and mild, though. You might need a sweater. A light rain jacket might do you good, so you can use it later as well. 76 degrees, your expected high this afternoon in Fresno with scattered showers and a few isolated thunderstorms possible as well as the afternoon continues. Northwesterly winds at 5 to 15 miles an hour, highs up to 77 in Lemoore and Hanford today. In the foothills, staying nice and cool in the 60s to mid-70s with scattered showers and thunderstorms expected to pick back up again as we head towards the late morning and early afternoon. Possibly up to a quarter of an inch to a half inch of rain for the thunderstorms that sit in the same area. In the Sierra, expecting mostly cloudy conditions today with scattered showers and thunderstorms and snow above 7,500 feet. High temperatures stay nice and cool in the 40s, 50s, and low 60s in Yosemite and Bass Lake this afternoon, and overnight lows getting below freezing at a few spots for the higher elevations in the Sierra. The few light showers sticking around this morning have just moved east of Mariposa. You might have a light sprinkle in the area still, but the showers closer to the valley floor still remain in Fresno and Tulare County right now. Those showers will gradually weaken as we head towards the mid-morning before they pick back up a little bit later. A large area of low pressure is sending us some energy this morning with this smaller area of low pressure that's moving into the Central Valley. That low will fire up those showers later in the afternoon across the entire region before we see it move to the north and east tomorrow. Still firing up showers in the Sierra tomorrow afternoon, but staying dry here on the valley floor, keeping us in the cooler conditions, though, with highs staying well below average, mostly in the mid and upper 70s. Today, a futurecast shows those showers really picking up as we head towards about lunchtime, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And more showers continue to develop as we head towards the evening with a few isolated showers and thunderstorms expected here on the valley floor. Continuing possibly into Tulare County overnight, and more showers expected in the Sierra to develop tomorrow. And again on Thursday, more showers in the Sierra, mostly the higher elevations, though. Your 7-day forecast does warm up a bit from here, though. 76 degrees for your Tuesday, 78 on Wednesday, 82 Thursday with mostly sunny skies, and we're getting a little bit warmer, a little bit sunnier as we head into the weekend. Amanda and Jason, back to you.
Yeah, just in time for Memorial Day. Thanks so much, Rob. Still to come on Action News AM Live, highlights from the season finale of Dancing with the Stars and when a winner will be crowned.
Plus, looking for love, a recap of last night's season premiere of The Bachelorette.
Action News is brought to you by Groppetti Automotive.
For the last 2 years, we've been making significant upgrades to our dealerships in order to provide our customers with a more comfortable experience. Those dealerships include Visalia Ford, Visalia Buick GMC, and Visalia Hyundai. We've also grown our inventories to better serve our customers. Our goal is to continue to get better, to keep growing, and to be your only automotive provider.
Groppetti Automotive on Ben Maddox Way and the 198 in Visalia. Count on us.
Having acne was always on my mind. So I asked a dermatologist about new Axone Dapsone Gel 7.5%. I apply it once a day, anytime.
Axone Gel 7.5% is FDA approved for the topical treatment of acne for people 12 years and older. Axone Gel is a once-a-day acne treatment with clinically proven results. In clinical trials, acne got better for people using Axone Gel in just 12 weeks. Axone Gel may cause the serious side effect of methemoglobinemia, which decreases oxygen in your blood. Stop taking Axone Gel and get medical help right away if your lips, mouth, or nails turn gray or blue. Talk to your doctor if you have G6PD deficiency. Using benzoyl peroxide with Axone Gel may cause skin or facial hair to temporarily turn yellow or orange where applied. Common side effects of Axone Gel include dryness and itching of treated skin.
Now I have less acne to think about because I use Axone Gel.
You could pay as little as $15 for Axone Gel. Learn more at Axone.com. Axone, prescription treatment, proven results.
I love the author's use of seasons to talk about love. Does anyone have a different interpretation?
I actually felt exactly the same way. And in fact, in chapter 7...
Whoa! It's hard to look at Jeannie's face, because you can only see me.
Winter throughout the story makes...
Flamingos.
I was
just frosting.
Don't get upstaged by your glasses. At Stanton Optical, you get 2 pairs of eyeglasses for $69, plus a free eye exam.
Get away for some quality relaxation. Toscano RV Center in Los Banos is the place to get started. Make the easy drive for big savings on our full lineup of Airstream products. Toscano is the oldest Airstream dealer in California with the best selection of new and used travel trailers and touring coaches. Our friendly, no-pressure sales staff help you find the right vehicle at a price that fits your budget. Guaranteed. That's why customers come from all over California. Visit online, then make the easy drive to Los Banos. RVs cost less at Toscano RV Center, your Airstream dealer in the Central Valley.
Well, it's looking to be a tight race for Dancing with the Stars. Part 1 of the season finale aired last night on ABC. Now, despite injuring her pelvis, Ginger Z did compete. She did pretty well, all things considered. Ginger, though, in second place, trailing Paige Van Zant by 1 point. Niall DeMarco is in third. We'll find out who wins during the 2-hour season finale tonight at 9 on ABC30. We'll have our eyes on that. We'll see if Vanessa walks away with the Mirrorball Trophy on AM Live here. All right. The Bachelorette is back with JoJo Fletcher front and center.
Yeah, the newest season premiere last night. JoJo, 25. She's from Dallas. She got her heart broken last season on The Bachelor. So last night she met the lineup of men competing for her love, and one of them, named Nick B, went all out, arriving in a Santa Claus suit. Yeah,
it happened. There were all sorts of different things. You know, they were all trying to win her attention. So we'll see what happens this season. Should be exciting.
All right.
Action News time now, 6:25. In our next half hour, we're live with the attacks on the campaign trail and the next California stop for Bill Clinton after speaking at Fresno State.
Also ahead, we're tracking details on 2 overnight fires in the valley, including one in Madera that gutted a home just hours ago.
And I'm Vanessa Vasconcelos live at Millerton Lake. Coming up on Action News, they are expecting hundreds to be here this Memorial Day weekend. How you can have fun and be safe.
But first, here's a look at this morning's Tech Bites.
In today's Tech Bites, a revamp at Facebook.
The company says it found conservative views were not suppressed on the trending topics feature, but changes will be made anyway.
Facebook will no longer use external news websites to assess the importance of a story, and editors will get more training.
A smart move at Snapchat. The popular messaging app started as a way to send pictures and text that disappear in 10 seconds. It's now evolved into storytelling videos.
The 25-year-old founder famously turned down $4 billion for his company. We just learned it is now valued at $20 billion.
All right, good move for him. And ride-sharing service Lyft is now letting some users schedule rides ahead of time.
Pickups can now be scheduled up to 24 hours in advance. It's being tested right now in San Francisco. And if that test goes well, it'll be expanded from there.
All right, and those are your Tech Bites.
Have a great day.
Chances for rain today. Get the HD Futurecast radar on AM Live.
Stanley Steamer is the first carpet cleaning service certified asthma and allergy friendly. It's our new standard of clean. Call about our $99 carpet cleaning special.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer, your certified cleaner.
In a good, clean salad, every ingredient is the main ingredient. The new Green Goddess Cobb with avocado, bacon, freshly made dressing, tomato.
What was that?
And chicken. At Panera, food as it should be.
Macy's Memorial Day sale starts tomorrow. Save 30 to 75% store-wide. Plus, get an extra 20% off with your Macy's card or WOW Savings Pass. Text TV to 62297 to get your WOW Pass sent directly to your phone.
My grandpa is the smartest and most caring man I know, and he'll be a great mayor for Fresno. My grandpa is Lee Brand. He and my grandma have raised me since I was 2. They've taught me the value of setting goals and working hard. He's the strong, silent type. He's been successful in business and on the city council.
I'll be the mayor for all of Fresno, east and west, north and south. I'll work hard and smart to make our city better.
I'm not quite old enough to vote yet, but if I was, I would vote for my grandpa, Lee Brand.
At Hillshire Farm, spice is the spice of life. That's why our craftsmen season every sausage perfectly, so you can coax out great flavor effortlessly. Hillshire Farm, because it's worth doing right.
I first had my LASIK surgery done by Dr. Polson in 2002. And after all these years, I'm still seeing as good as I did the day after my surgery.
Now through May 31st, get LASIK eye surgery for $14.95 at Insight Vision Center.
The Kia Summers on Us sales event is at Future Kia of Clovis. Right now, choose your new 2016 Kia. Get 0% APR financing for 66 months. And for a limited time, you don't make your first payment for 5 full months. That's right, 5 full months of summer payment relief on Kia's hottest new models, plus 0% APR financing for 66 months and no cash down required. It's all happening now at Future Kia of Clovis, Shaw Avenue east of Fresno State, or cloviskia.com.
ABC30 Action News AM Live starts now with 15 minutes of nonstop news.
At 6:30, we're following breaking news. The CHP is looking for the driver who hit and killed a bicyclist in Kingsburg and then took off. This happened just before 6 o'clock this morning at Route 201 and Road 24. You're taking a live look at the crash scene right now. You see the CHP investigating. They say someone driving a white Dodge pickup truck hit the cyclist there. Officers are searching for that white Dodge pickup. Investigators believe it may have a broken headlight on the driver's side. They were last seen heading east toward Dinuba. We'll have another update in just a moment from the Highway Patrol. Also, we're tracking breaking news from Madera County, where a home was destroyed in a fire just a few hours ago.
Yeah, the house is on Sandpiper Way in a neighborhood along Road 26. This is near the Madera County Country Club. Now, you see the flames in this video sent to us overnight by an ABC30 insider. The flames were first spotted by the family inside just after midnight. 2 adults and 3 kids were able to escape. Crews are still at the scene monitoring hot spots and looking for the cause. They believe it may have been started in the garage, where a few classic cars were also destroyed. The family who lives there is now staying with relatives.
Also new this morning, Fresno firefighters crediting someone's 911 call for helping to save a burning building. The fire sparked around 1 this morning on Fresno, south of Clinton. Fire officials say someone saw smoke billowing out of the building and called 911. Firefighters were able to stop the fire from spreading from the attic to other buildings. The building was empty when firefighters got there. They say it appears to be an office space for sale. They also say it could have been a complete loss.
Fire is under control. I'm glad whoever was driving by discovered it early. Otherwise, this whole building would probably be on the ground.
Investigators say a burned mattress was found inside the apartment building. They believe someone homeless may have sparked the fire, but that's under investigation.
All right, we want to show you a live picture now. This is the sun rising over Millerton Lake. You see, there are some clouds out there, so you may run into some rain depending on where you live this morning.
Yeah, so beautiful there. We'll check in with Vanessa Vasconcelos. She's talking about water safety in a few minutes, but first, here's Rob with your changing forecast. Good Tuesday morning, Rob.
Oh, good Tuesday morning. Yeah, we've seen sprinkles move off the valley floor in the last about hour or so, making their way still through the foothills, the mountain areas. Fish Camp right now, areas just north of Oakhurst, just east of Oakhurst, seeing some light showers. There are a few light sprinkles moving in to the higher Sierra right now. The foothills in Fresno County, off to the south through Tulare County, also seeing some light showers, but those have really calmed down since the last about hour or so, continuing to push off to the east this morning. Kern County did see some better sprinkles to start the day, so if your commute takes you that way, maybe leave yourself an extra minute or two, but very light rain so far this morning. Low pressure will bring us a better chance for showers and the cooler temperatures later in the afternoon. Right now, still staying cool this morning. 52 degrees in Merced, 55 in Fresno, 57 Hanford and Visalia. Still cooler than average for this time of year, but slightly warmer than where we started yesterday. 71 degrees at noon with partly cloudy skies. We're up to 76 by the time we get to 4 o'clock with scattered showers and even a few thunderstorms. We'll get a look at your Futurecast radar coming up in about 10 minutes. Right now, let's go get a look at the roads. Let's see how the traffic's doing out there with CHP officer Scott Jobbiger. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Rob. Good morning, everyone. Let's go right out to that live traffic tracker this morning where your freeways are accident-free, and CHP is currently investigating that fatal traffic collision down in to the east of Kingsburg this morning. It's going to be on State Route 201 at Road 24. I believe we have some live video of the scene. Hit-and-run collision involving a vehicle and a bicyclist this morning. It occurred at that location. The only new information we have is that the roadway is open through that area at this time. There's a live look there. CHP is on scene investigating investigating. The last information that we had was a possible suspect vehicle being a white Dodge pickup, last seen headed eastbound on Avenue 400 towards Dinuba earlier this morning. Possibly has headlight damage to the driver's side left headlight, so definitely if you see that vehicle, report it. Taking a look to the west there over to the Hanford area, Kings County, you guys are looking just fine this morning. No problems on 198 or 41, everything at the limit at this time, and looking good for your Tuesday morning commute. That's a look at your traffic, folks. Keep your eyes out and drive safely out there. I'll send it back to Jason and Amanda in the studio.
All right, Scott, thank you. This morning we're tracking a developing story out of Huron, where the Fresno County Sheriff's Office is investigating an officer-involved shooting. Investigators say 2 police officers responded to a disturbance call just before 9 o'clock. They ended up fighting with a man in his garage, where one shot was fired by one of the officers. Now, the suspect was hit and taken to the hospital, but he is expected to be okay. Neither of the officers were hurt. At this point, it's unknown if the suspect was armed with a weapon before the fight broke out. His name has not been released.
In the North Valley, a former priest in Los Banos is accused of child pornography while he's being scheduled for sentencing this morning. Father Robert Gamble was arrested last year, accused of having a sexually explicit photo of a teenage boy. Catholic leaders say one of the victim's parents reported the inappropriate behavior. Gamble was a trusted priest for 25 years at St. Joseph Church in Los Banos. He faces up to 3 years in prison today in court. Well, the pregnant woman accused in a deadly DUI crash on Highway 41 south of Coarsegold is expected in court today. 23-year-old Candace Uli is 6 months pregnant and is expected to be formally charged this afternoon. Investigators say she was highly intoxicated Friday night when she slammed into the back of a Hummer near Road 200. 47-year-old Federico Silva of Lemoore was killed in the crash. 2 others were hurt, but they will survive. We'll have an update on the case later this evening on later editions of Action News.
Happening now, Bill Cosby could face his accuser in court today at a preliminary hearing in Philadelphia. He arrived at the courthouse just moments ago. Cosby faces felony sexual assault charges for allegedly drugging and having sex with Andrea Castan 12 years ago. Castan says she considered Cosby a mentor and went to his home to discuss her future. The judge will decide today whether there is probable cause for the trial to go forward. If so, he will set a trial date. Cosby, of course, denies the accusation, saying his encounter with Castan was consensual.
Your voice, your vote. Bill Clinton will be in San Francisco today, one day after campaigning for his wife at Fresno State.
What's more important anyway? Our interesting differences or our common humanity? If you think our interesting differences are all that matters, then you want to build walls. If you think our common humanity matters more, you're not a fool about national security. You're not a fool about economic challenges. You want to do it, but you want to see us do it together. And you know the only future to have broadly shared prosperity and put everybody on the up escalator, which is exactly what Fresno State seeks to do, is to think our common humanity matters more.
Mr. Clinton spent time greeting the crowd outside after yesterday's address, and after his stop in San Francisco today, he heads to New Mexico.
Hillary Clinton has a full slate of events in Southern California today, along with her rival Bernie Sanders. Sanders is now criticizing Clinton for refusing to join him for a California debate. ABC's Stephanie Ramos now joining us live from Washington with how Donald Trump is also taking aim at Clinton. Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning, Jason. That's right. The Clinton campaign continues to fight a two-front war against Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders, who says he's going to stick it out in this campaign until the very last primary vote.
Hillary Clinton came out swinging during a speech in Detroit, going after Donald Trump on everything from his immigration stance to his business record.
Trump economics is a recipe for lower wages, fewer jobs, more debt.
Clinton saying Trump would bankrupt the country.
He could bankrupt America like he's bankrupted his companies. I mean, ask yourself, how can anybody lose money running a casino, really?
Trump taking his own shots at Clinton as new polls show an even race, digging up years-old audio for this attack ad.
I was very nervous.
Using the voice of Monica Lewinsky. The Trump campaign posting this video with an image of Bill Clinton smoking a cigar and audio of other women who raised accusations of sexual misconduct against the former president. The Clinton campaign not budging, maintaining that this tactic will not work with voters.
I know
that's exactly what he is fishing for, and, you know, I'm not going to be responding.
As for Bernie Sanders, he's not going down without a fight. The Vermont senator telling the AP that the Democratic convention this summer could be messy as he pushes the party to adopt his progressive agenda.
Democracy is not always nice and quiet and gentle.
Sanders disappointed that Clinton won't take him up on a debate in the Golden State.
I think it is a little bit insulting to the people of California, our largest state.
Hillary Clinton, instead of a debate, wants to focus her attention on Donald Trump and the general election. In Washington, I'm Stephanie Ramos for Action News AM Live. Amanda and Jason, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Stephanie, for that live report. Well, we're coming up on 6:40 this morning, and you're taking a live look right now from our Kauai Delta Medical Center Skycam in Visalia on this Tuesday.
Yeah, you may need a light jacket, maybe even an umbrella later today. Here's Rob now with our forecast. Hey, Rob.
Hey there. Yeah, we're staying cool this morning. Not quite as cool as where we started yesterday, but we've seen a few light showers move through, which is why temperatures are up a couple degrees. We've since cleared out on the valley floors. Take a live look from our Fresno Pacific University North Fresno campus. Skycam, things looking pretty good outside right now. Temperatures mostly in the mid and upper 50s across the valley floor. Dew points in the mid 40s. 57 right now in Hanford and Visalia, but down to 52 degrees right now in Merced. You might need a jacket as you step outside. Temperatures are mostly up a couple degrees from what we saw this time yesterday. Porterville up 9 degrees, a huge change from this time 24 hours ago. Your fog tracker is staying nice and clear, though, and wind speeds, for the most part, staying light out of the northwest at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. We will see the winds pick back up later in the afternoon, though. Do expect some gusty winds a little bit after 4 or 5 o'clock to develop in the West Valley, increasing for the rest of the valley as we head towards sunset. Some gusts of 15 and 30 miles an hour will be possible out of the northwest later this evening. Air quality staying good today across the valley floor thanks to the area of low pressure that's keeping our air nice and clear, sweeping through the valley at the moment, bringing some light showers still to the foothills, but those showers have really dissipated here over the last about hour or so. We expected to see them continue to weaken as we head through the rest of the mid-morning before they do pick back up later in the afternoon. You see the showers redeveloping around noon today in the West Valley as well along the 5 corridor before we see those showers pick up just about everywhere on the valley floor as we head towards the late afternoon, early evening, and a few isolated thunderstorms are possible with your better chance for rain and showers today in western Fresno County off to the south in the South Valley, but they will be possible everywhere. Even into this evening, the thunderstorms will possibly continue until around 8 or 9 o'clock tonight, with showers possibly continuing overnight into Larry County. 76 degrees today in Fresno, scattered showers, thunderstorms later, 75 in Merced, mostly mid and upper 70s everywhere on the valley floor this afternoon, staying below average by a good 8 to 10 degrees. In the foothills, mostly mid to upper 60s this afternoon, 68 in Coarsegold, 69 in Auberry, still up to 75 in Squaw Valley, with scattered showers and thunderstorms expected through most of the day today, starting again in the late morning to the early afternoon. 50s, 60s, and even 40s in the Sierra this afternoon, staying cool with rain and snow expected. Snow levels around 7,500 feet and a few isolated thunderstorms possible in the Sierra as well. We'll get a final look at your extended forecast, let you know what you can expect into the weekend coming up in 10 minutes. Jason, Amanda, back to you.
All right, Rob, sounds good. Well, as the weather heats up, more and more people will be heading out to our local waterways.
Yeah, Action News reporter Vanessa Vasconcelos is live at Millerton Lake now with safety tips for the upcoming Memorial Day weekend. Good morning, Vanessa.
Good morning, Amanda, Jason. Yes, the weather is warming up. I'm not going to lie, right now it's a little bit chilly, but take a look around me. We are live at Millerton Lake from one of the boat launches. Now, how gorgeous is this view? We are about to kick off boating season, and with that, hundreds are expected to be here this weekend for Memorial Day weekend. Joining me now, we have Mark DeLeon, we have Alex Leskatoff. They're both going to talk to us about boat safety. So why is it so important to be careful this holiday weekend?
Well, it's just for your family. I mean, you want to be careful and you want to come enjoy the park and leave and have a great weekend with your family.
And what's one of the must-have items when you hit the water?
Must-have is a life jacket at all times. If you can't swim, put it on. If your children, they can't swim or they're not very good swimmers, always put it on. When in doubt, put it on.
Okay, and Alex, you were telling me that they have to be at a certain age, they have to be wearing it at all times?
That's correct. If you're on a vessel and you're under the age of 13, you're required to have the life jacket on at all times.
And so what's one of the things that you really want people to know about boat safety?
Boat safety, just make sure you have a life vest for everybody on board. You have a Type 4 throwable you could throw in the water if someone goes overboard, and you have a fire extinguisher on board. And when in doubt, ask a lifeguard or a ranger that's in the park.
Any preparations you're taking for this weekend? I see that there are some lifeguard towers.
Absolutely. We have our lifeguard towers set up. We have our lifeguards ready to come in for the busy holiday weekend. We have our life jackets are all stocked up. We're ready for a lot of visitors to come to the park this weekend.
And what do you want to say to swimmers that are coming out here too?
Swim near a lifeguard and make sure that you're wearing a life jacket.
Are they allowed to go past a certain point in the water, or do they need to stay somewhere?
You know, as rangers and lifeguards, we definitely recommend that you swim near a lifeguard and that you stay near the shoreline. You can swim out, but it's certainly dangerous when you swim away from the shoreline or try to swim to an island. We do not recommend swimming to any islands.
Okay, and we talk about boat safety, lake safety, but what's something you really want people to know just about what you can enjoy at Millerton Lake?
Oh, there's all kinds of things to enjoy. I mean, people come out here obviously for swimming, wakeboarding, wake surfing, you know, just casual barbecue. There's all kinds of things you can do. A nice hike, and hopefully we have some good weather.
Anything else you want people to know? You want to make sure they know before this Memorial Day weekend?
We just want to make sure that Valley residents are taking the time to check their safety equipment. Take the time and check out your equipment. Make sure that you're ready to go.
All right, thank you so much. All right, Jason, Amanda, I'm going to send it back to you in studio. But how gorgeous is this view? Clearly, it's a tough day at the office for me.
Yeah, a beautiful view there, especially a nice sunrise you captured out there.
Looks good. All right, Vanessa, stay safe out there. Thank you. 6:45 coming up next here on AM Live. The millions of cars just added to an already massive list of recalls.
Yeah, plus we're monitoring a rally on Wall Street this morning at those latest numbers in a live report from New York City. Right now, we're up 152 points.
Introducing FresnoTruckSuperstore.com, the first of its kind in the San Joaquin Valley. If you're looking for a truck, log on to FresnoTruckSuperstore.com and see all the makes and models available from Ford to Toyota and everything in between. FresnoTruckSuperstore.com, your one-stop truck shop.
Life is full of responsibilities that can leave us feeling anxious, stressed, and depressed. ABC30 invites you to the next Clovis Community Health Quest on Thursday, June 2nd to learn how to predict and prevent anxiety and depression and to hear about the latest treatment options. This free seminar at Clovis Community Medical Center will provide important information about how to attain and maintain good mental health. Learn more and register at ABC30.com.
It's here. LithiaCredit.com, your home for second chance financing. Log on to LithiaCredit.com today and get approved within minutes for your next car, truck, or SUV. We offer low interest rates, as low as 0% financing. Log on today at LithiaCredit.com.
Coming up, Rob Bradley with the exclusive Storm 130 forecast, the fastest, most powerful weather tracking system in Central California.
The 56th Annual Memorial Day clearance at Fashion Furniture starts Friday at 10 a.m. Up to 50% savings on selected items, plus 0% financing will save you even more. Friday through Monday at Fashion Furniture on El Paso across from River Park.
For the cost of 1 cup of coffee a month, you can help train our returning veterans, firefighters, and police officers and nurses. How? By voting yes on Measure C. Our community colleges do so much, and Measure C will help us train our students for the 21st century. And every penny stays local. Vote yes on Measure C. Our community depends on it. Paid for by the Yes on Measure C Committee.
If you are a victim of a serious crime or know someone who is, call Centro La Familia Advocacy Services to see how the Victims Assistance Program can help you. Spanish and Hmong translators are available. Call 559-237-2961 for help.
The 56th Annual Memorial Day clearance at Fashion Furniture starts Friday at 10 a.m. Up to 50% savings on selected items, plus 0% financing will save you even more. Friday through Monday at Fashion Furniture on El Paso across from River Park.
What is it your kids don't want you to know that you should? Well, this week, when you see the dangers and predators
He sent me a photo.
your kids can face when online gaming, your heart's gonna skip a beat.
It makes me feel scared.
Don't miss these Good Morning America reports this week.
This is ABC30 Action News AM Live with Amanda Venegas, Jason Oliveira, and meteorologist Rob Bradley with the Storm 130 forecast.
Action News time is now 6:48. In business news, stocks are up this morning on Wall Street.
Yeah, let's check in now live with Maribel Aber, joining us now live from New York City, monitoring those numbers. What's going on, Maribel?
Hey, good morning, Jason and Amanda. Well, stocks are higher as investors digest a few positive earnings reports. Right now, the Dow up 166 points, NASDAQ up 45, and the S&P up 17 to start the day. Toyota is recalling another 1.6 million vehicles in the U.S. because of Takata airbags. Now, among the vehicles being called back are some Corolla, Matrix, and Lexus models built between 2006 and 2011. Toyota has now recalled more than 4.7 million vehicles in the U.S. due to the airbag issue, and other automakers are expected to issue recalls this week due to Takata airbags. Finally, Walt Disney is doing away with the Disney dollar. The company will no longer make the currency that was used to buy goods and services at Disney theme parks and on its cruise ships. Disney stopped making new dollars earlier this year or this month and will continue to accept the old ones in circulation. The increased use of gift cards and debit and credit cards at Disney's properties is the reason for this move. Collectors are now trying to snap up those old dollars. A $1 Disney bill was recently selling for almost $55 on eBay. Disney is the parent of ABC30. Amanda and Jason, wow.
I wish
One
I had
Disney buck for $55.
Yeah, I wish I had some Disney dollars on me right now.
This is the first I'm hearing of the Disney dollars, so there you go. All right.
Check your kids' drawers.
Right, got to do that. All right, Maribel, thank you. Right now we're checking in with Rob Bradley, joining us now from the Stormwater 30 Center. A little chilly this morning.
Yeah, it's a little bit cool outside still. We've still stuck with that cooler air as a large area of low pressure continues to make its way through central California, bringing some clouds up there to Bass Lake this morning. Some light showers did move through the foothills and mountains earlier. We still have a few sprinkles up there as well. Mostly off to the east now of Mariposa and Oakhurst, Tulare County. They're a little bit closer to the foothills, now pushing into the Sierra. But we'll have another chance for showers and thunderstorms later in the afternoon. The big area of low pressure is sending this first wave of energy through the Central Valley this morning. That's what created the showers earlier. Expect that low to swing through the rest of the Central Valley as the afternoon continues, firing up showers a little bit later in the day for just about everyone, with more showers more scattered here on the valley floor, more widespread showers in the foothills and mountains. Tomorrow, the showers mostly stick to the mountains, but the cool air hangs around before those areas of low pressure finally leave the area, bringing some warmer and clearer skies. But Futurecast today really pumps up the showers after we head past noon today, 12:30, 1 o'clock, expecting widespread showers in the foothills and mountains, with more scattered showers developing here on the valley floor, even a few isolated thunderstorms possible through the afternoon, and a few showers to continue overnight in Tulare County, with more showers developing tomorrow afternoon in the foothills and mountains. And we'll likely see those showers continue to develop in the afternoons in the Sierra all the way through your Thursday and Friday before we clear up a little bit into the weekend, but we still might have a chance for a few sprinkles in the mountains this weekend as well. On the valley floor today, expecting around 1/10 of an inch of rain for areas that see the light showers, but if you see a thunderstorm, you could see up to 1/4 to 1/2 inch of rain, and snow levels around 7,500 feet over the next couple of days, possibly up to 6 inches of snow for some of those higher elevations if they do get hit continually by some storms. 78 degrees for your Wednesday, 82 on Thursday. We're up to 87 by Friday, staying hot and sunny, or at least warm and sunny, for your Memorial Day weekend. Let's get another check on those roads now. Here is CHP Officer Scott Javiger. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Rob. Good morning, everyone. Outside, we go to that live traffic tracker to get you updated on what's happening for your Tuesday morning. We do have reports of possible grass fire if you're headed up towards Bass Lake area in Oakhurst. It's going to be on State Route 41, south of Road 200. Multiple calls on this one. CHP and fire crews headed to that scene. We'll keep you updated on that if it becomes a hazard, but definitely be careful if you're headed that direction this morning. Watch for those personnel. CHP still on the scene investigating a crash down in Tulare County, that fatal hit-and-run collision. We actually have some live video of that scene right now. Vehicle versus a bicyclist from earlier this morning. They're still on scene investigating. The roadway is open through there, but definitely watch for those folks as you make your way through. They are still searching for that suspect vehicle who hit the pedestrian and fled the scene. So definitely be on the lookout and drive safely if you're headed out there this morning. That is a look at your traffic, folks. Keep driving safely and buckle those seatbelts. I'll send it back to Jason and Amanda in the studio.
All right, Scott. Sounds good. Thank you. 6:52 straight ahead. Those 5 things you need to know before you go.
Including the overnight fire that gutted a home near the Madera Amtrak station.
Henry Perea has my support because he served for 15 years as a reserve peace officer. He has the knowledge and experience to keep our community safe.
Henry has a long history of supporting city and county frontline workers.
He's passionate about public safety and the well-being of our community from north to south.
There is no better candidate for mayor than Henry Perea.
Fresno County Supervisor Henry R. Perea has earned the unanimous support of police, fire, and deputy sheriffs. Vote Perea for mayor on June 7th.
Here is a look at tonight's primetime lineup on ABC 30.
The Memorial Day special is on at Future Ford of Clovis. Lease your new 2016 Fusion SE for $100 a month, or choose 0% APR financing for 72 months with zero cash down. Future Ford of Clovis, Shaw Avenue, or FutureFordClovis.com 24/7.
ABC 30 and the Better Business Bureau bring you the ABCs for smart living.
Have you really been pre-approved? Don't lose your dream home because you didn't cross the T's or dot the I's. Qualifying isn't hard, but there is a lot of paperwork. It pays to get support to choose the right loan and complete paperwork for loan qualification. Resource Lenders supplies a pre-approval letter that provides the seller and buyer the confidence of a successful outcome. Do your homework for your dream home.
Learn more at ABC30.com.
Spa at Fig Garden Village.
Get ready to score your best summer ever at Wildwater Adventure Park with our all-new slide boarding attraction, opening May 28th. Get your season passes now for unlimited visits. It's a summer full of fun, fireworks, and dive-in movies, only in Wildwater's 52 cool, shady acres. This summer fun begins May 28th, so get your Wildwater season passes now for as low as $59.99. And be ready to score your best summer ever at Wildwater Adventure Park.
Future Ford of Clovis announces a Memorial Day special. Save thousands on over 100 fresh trade-ins, plus certified pre-owned cars and trucks, and all qualify for 2.9% APR financing. Don't miss this sale. Future Ford of Clovis or online 24/7.
Action News time now, 6:55. The first thing you need to know before you go, breaking news near Kingsburg after a bicyclist was killed in a hit-and-run crash. It happened just after 5:30 this morning on State Route 201 and Road 24. Investigators are looking for a white Dodge pickup with a broken driver's side headlight.
Number 2, a fast-moving fire consumed a Madera County home overnight. The house is on Sandpiper Way near the Madera County Country Club. 2 adults and 3 kids were able to get out safely. They are now staying with family. The home was a total loss.
Number 3, the Fresno County Sheriff's Office is investigating an officer-involved shooting. It happened last night just before 9 in Huron. Officials say a police officer shot a suspect once following a fight with officers. The suspect is expected to survive.
Number 4, officials now say an explosion rocked Egypt Air Flight 804 before it crashed in the Mediterranean Sea last week. They made the announcement in Cairo overnight, where they're using DNA testing to identify the 66 victims.
And the 5th thing you need to know, the weather, and Rob's here with a chance for rain.
Yeah, we still have a few scattered showers making their way into the foothills, but we'll see more of those showers develop later in the afternoon. A few areas of low pressure swinging through the Central Valley will bring the cool air and that chance for showers later today. Right now, mid and upper 50s across the valley floor, warming up mostly to the mid 70s still. Very nice for late May. Scattered showers, thunderstorms develop later, with them winding down into the evening, and we clear up for your Wednesday.
All right, looking good. Thanks so much, Rob. Well, that does it for us. Good Morning America. It's next.
Yeah, we'll see you again with more news, traffic, and weather at 7:25. Enjoy your Tuesday.